Welcome back to Inside Workforce Development. I'm Melinda Kelsey, and today's sponsor is Pick Tennessee. And joining me is the Commissioner of the Tennessee Department of Agriculture, Commissioner Jay Templeton. Thank you so much for being here. And let's talk about a couple other things. I noticed that in schools now, 4-H has kind of been revitalized.
It has.
Quite a bit, and I love that. I'm a former 4-H'er myself. Learned a lot, but having grown up on a farm and having beef cattle and having lots of different animals that we did, we also had crops. But a lot of the generations kind of lost that, but I'm seeing a revitalization of 4-H. How's that help in agriculture?
Well, it helps tell the story, and I know people across Tennessee see the ag tags on vehicles. I encourage, if you're not already supporting another cause through your private license tag, purchase one of those, because that money is evenly divided between FFA and 4-H, and those are two tremendous youth leadership organizations. I mean, those are two organizations that teach the student about their country, about their relationship with their community and their responsibilities there, and they're tremendous with the camps, the programs, and so much is taught to them. You mentioned the beef cattle. I was a chick chain participant in for it. Chick chain.
I never heard
I had
that.
would get the 25 pullets, and then would drove them off and then have to return them, and it just replenished the account. Okay. And so many opportunities like that to expose young people to what goes on the farm, and it's even beyond that. It's public speaking, it's government service, all of those sort of things. And it really, 4-H as well as FFA in Tennessee really is strong, has a lot of support from the ag community, as you might imagine. 4-H is supported by the UT Extension Service, and it's just a great opportunity for those children either in the rural communities or maybe even in the urban communities to participate and learn about their food, as well as develop some pretty important life skills.
I love it, and I'm so glad to see that it's refocusing on those very issues, because we kind of got away from it, and then now we're back.
It's kind of cool to be in FFA and 4-H again. I think. I
like the ag tag. I'm gonna have to get me an ag tag.
I encourage that.
That's good stuff. One other thing too, I noticed that when we're again out traveling, there's meals. A lot of people are revitalizing meals and doing the grain, and people are buying whole wheat and whole grain from the mills. Do you see that as being an opportunity in the market? Because I notice a lot of Tennessee Pick products are fresh vegetables, but it's also in the grain industry.
Well, obvious health benefits, but beyond that, I think in a lot of ways it's the agritourism aspect. We have found that in agriculture as well over the last 10 or 15 years, the importance of inviting people to the farm, to the production facility. And again, it goes right back into telling that story of where our food comes from, tells about the men and women who provide it and get it to our table. And again, I can't overemphasize the importance of that when you've got less than 2% of the people actually involved in the food production in this country. We have to be visible, and we have to tell our story about what we do, so people who are removed from the farm understand some of our practices.
I love watching the eyes of children that have never been around a tractor or have never really dug in the dirt and been on a farm or fed a calf or looked at animals live, other than at a zoo, a petting zoo. They actually see it on the farm, and I think that do you all offer? Do you have host like farms that where people can actually go out if they're interested in doing that?
We do. If anyone's interested in that, reach out to us there at Ellington Ag Center, the Tennessee Department of Agriculture, and depending on your location, I'm certain we can put you in contact with somebody that'll be happy to have you come visit.
Sidebar note, you don't believe this. You were a chick. Now tell me that again. A chick
chain.
I love that. I'm going to have to remember that.
And they still have it. They still have
something new.
That's right.
That's good.
It's part of the poultry project.
It's part of that. I had no idea. Actually, bottle-fed calves. So, that's discipline when you get up early in the morning and late at night.
It teaches you responsibility, because you've got the husbandry and over that animal, and it's important for young people to learn that.
Yes, it is very much. If in some kind of wrapping up some of our closing comments, if you would, are you all open at the Ellington Agricultural Center?
We are
Every day,
Monday through
Monday to
Friday,
Friday.
8 to 4:30. The Oscar Ferris Agricultural Museum is located there at Ellington Ag Center. We invite you to come by. No appointment necessary. We're on a wonderful campus there off of I-65 South. Ellington Ag Center, named after former Governor, of course, Buford Ellington. About 200 acres there in the Creve Hall neighborhood. And you know, we are the only Department of Agriculture in the state that is actually on a working farm.
Really? I did not know that.
I said in the state, in the nation.
In the nation?
On a working farm.
Wow, it's a beautiful facility, and you have a lot of events there as well, like
we do.
June Dairy Farm.
We have the June Dairy Month. We have the Music and Molasses Festival every fall, which is a Saturday and Sunday. I think it's the third weekend in October. Bring the kids out; they'll have a ball. Even the older kids, those that have retired, those kids will have a lot of fun and will enjoy that.
We could sit here and talk all day, Commissioner, and I just personally want to thank you for taking the time and to promote Pick Tennessee and to promote the products that you do and all the great things that's going on across Tennessee.
Well, thank you for having us. And again, you know, I encourage anyone, if you're in a career looking for a change, look at agriculture. If you're a young person, think about getting that food and clothing and shelter to the consumer.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Have a great rest of your day.